Managerial accounting is all about communicating to people inside the company. It's the information that's used on a detailed basis every single day inside the company. Managerial accounting. It's secret, it's detailed, it's daily. Let me illustrate the difference between managerial accounting and financial accounting with this simple example. We'll talk about Walmart again. We saw before that Walmart's sales for the year ended January 31st, 2013 was $466 billion. Now, that $466 billion, is that a financial accounting number or a managerial accounting number? Yeah, it's a financial accounting number. We saw it in their income statement. That's a report made available to people outside the company. So that $466 billion is, that sales number, is a financial accounting number. Now let's imagine for a second that you run Walmart. You're the CEO of Walmart. Let's go crazy in our imaginations here. And you're running the business. That means you're making daily decisions about what needs to happen in Walmart. And the financial accountants come and say, hey, our sales last year are $466 billion. And you say, okay, that's nice, thanks. But I'm trying to run a business here. I need to know more details about that number, $466 billion. I need that sliced and diced, and I need it cut down. I need to know more specifics. I need detail. I need daily detail. So let's think, what additional things would you like to know about that one number, $466 billion? We're only talking about the sales. That financial accounting number, if you were to try to run Walmart, what additional things would you like to know about that one number, the $466 billion? I say list 10 additional things. We could list hundreds of additional things. But here's a few that I thought of. In addition to knowing that the total sales are $466 billion, I'd want to know, okay, how many of those sales were in North America? And how many of them were in Mexico and South America? And how many in Europe? And how many in Asia? I want to know it by region, by country. In fact, I want to know it by store. And I don't want to just know it by store. I want to know how much did we have last year in that same store? And what was our target for this year in that store? So did we have more than last year, and did we have more than we thought we were going to have? I want it at the store level. Now let's go down even further. I want to know by department. Are we selling mostly groceries? Are we selling mostly children's clothing, men's clothing, outdoor lawn care kind of stuff? What are our sales specifically? In fact, let's go to specific items. How many of this kind of shoe did we sell? How much milk did we sell? How many bananas did we sell? How many lawnmowers did we sell? I want to know by specific items. I want to drill down to as much detail as possible because I'm running a business here. I wanted to identify my best sellers, my worst sellers. I want to make a plan. $466 billion total sales doesn't give me enough information to make a specific plan of running my business on a daily basis. How about physical location in the store? Top shelf, bottom shelf, end shelf, back of the store, front of the store. You tell me how we can influence our sales by where we place stuff in the stores. And are there some things that are safer to put in the back? People won't forget about them. And there are some things that unless we put them in the front, nobody's going to buy them. I want to know that stuff. I want to know how much is sold by seasons. What's sold in January? What's sold in February? What's sold during the holiday selling season? In fact, I want to go a little bit deeper. How about day of the week? What happened on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, by time of day? Should we be open 24 hours? Should we even open before noon? You tell me the sales by hour, by region, by item. Tell me all this stuff. When it's raining outside, what sells? When it's hot outside, what sells? Hey, we ran a bunch of ad campaigns. I want you to show me the impact of those ad campaigns on the sales numbers. What were they the week before? What are they the week after? By payment method. How many people pay cash? How many use this credit card? How many use that credit card? Should we have our own credit card? Should we even accept cash? The demographics of the buyer. This is where it gets quite interesting. Because if people pay with a credit card, I've got their name attached to their list of purchases. So I know what they buy. And if they buy on a regular basis from Walmart, I can develop a pattern of purchases. And maybe it's been more than 6 months since they bought those certain shoes that they like, or since they bought that certain grocery item that they seem to want to buy. If I've somehow managed to get their email address from them, maybe through some buyer loyalty program, then I can email them a coupon and say, why don't you haven't bought bananas in 6 months. Here's a coupon for 50% off bananas if you buy them today. I could use this specific information to target to specific buyers. So the financial accounting number is $466 billion in sales. That's great. That's a nice number to report to outsiders. So if I'm the CEO running a Walmart, I need to know details that I can use on a daily basis to run this business. That's managerial accounting. Inside secret daily detail. I want to run through some specific illustrations of managerial accounting applications. Product costing. How much does it cost to make my product? If I'm making wood furniture, how much does it cost me to make that wood furniture? If I'm making industrial equipment, how much does it cost me to make that industrial equipment? If I'm Boeing, how much does it cost me to make a Boeing 777 aircraft? If I'm delivering a service, if I'm Southwest Airlines, how much does it cost me to get a passenger from New York to San Francisco? What does it cost? Product costing. Then we'll do break even. I'm going to open up a store location. I want to know if there's going to be enough sales for me to break even, to avoid having a loss. So we'll do some examples of break even. Budgeting, numerical planning, running your business plan out on paper first to identify any problems before they happen in the real world. Hopefully, when we talk about budgeting, you're going to think about your own personal budgeting practices. And finally, the last managerial accounting illustration that I want to give is performance evaluation. We'll see the key concept that is this. You get what you measure. If you measure certain aspects of performance of your employees, they're going to focus. They're going to hone in on those aspects. Performance evaluation. Product costing, break even, budgeting, performance evaluation. Let's do illustrations of each one of those.